Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly manage their money, while others constantly struggle with financial stress? Today, I want to share 5 fundamental rules that can completely transform your financial situation. These aren't complex strategies that require advanced degrees or insider knowledge. These are simple, proven principles that anyone can implement starting right now. Let me show you exactly what these rules are and how you can use them immediately. The first rule is simple but powerful. Always pay yourself first. Most people make a critical mistake. They pay their bills, buy groceries, handle expenses, and then save whatever money is left over. This approach fails because there's rarely anything left. Successful people reverse this process completely. Here's exactly what you need to do. The moment you receive any income, immediately set aside at least 10% before you spend anything else. This money goes directly into your savings account. No exceptions, no negotiations. This becomes your most important bill that you pay every single month without fail. Why does this work so effectively? Because it forces you to live on less than you earn. When you only have 90% of your income available for expenses, you naturally become more careful with your spending decisions. You find ways to cut unnecessary costs. You become creative about reducing expenses. This single rule builds wealth automatically over time. The second rule focuses on debt elimination using a strategic approach. Not all debt is created equal, and understanding this difference can save you thousands of dollars. There are 2 main types of debt you need to recognize immediately. Bad debt costs you money without providing any future benefits. Credit card debt, personal loans, and car loans fall into this category. These debts charge high interest rates, while the items you purchased typically lose value over time. Good debt, on the other hand, helps you build wealth. Mortgages and business loans often qualify as good debt because they can generate income or appreciate in value. Your strategy should be eliminating bad debt as quickly as possible while being strategic about good debt. Start by listing all your debts with their interest rates. Focus on paying off the highest interest rate debts first while making minimum payments on everything else. This approach saves you the most money in interest charges. The third rule involves building an emergency fund that protects you from financial disasters. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, people lose jobs, medical emergencies happen, and unexpected expenses appear without warning. Without an emergency fund, these situations force people into debt or financial crisis. Your emergency fund should contain enough money to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. This includes housing costs, food, utilities, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Nothing else matters during a true emergency. Calculate this amount and make building your emergency fund a top priority. Keep this money in a separate savings account that you can access quickly, but won't touch for everyday expenses. This fund provides peace of mind and financial security that eliminates stress when unexpected situations arise. Once you have this safety net in place, you can take more calculated risks and make better financial decisions. The fourth rule centers on tracking every dollar you spend. You cannot manage what you do not measure. Most people have no idea where their money goes each month. They wonder why they feel broke, despite earning decent incomes. The answer lies in small, unconscious spending decisions that add up to significant amounts. Start tracking every expense for at least 1 month. Write down every purchase, no matter how small. Coffee, lunch, gas, groceries, entertainment, subscriptions, everything. Use a notebook, smartphone app, or spreadsheet. The method doesn't matter as much as consistency. After tracking your spending, categorize expenses into needs and wants. Needs include housing, food, transportation, and insurance. Wants include entertainment, dining out, and luxury items. Most people discover they're spending far more on wants than they realized. This awareness alone often leads to immediate spending reductions. The fifth and final rule focuses on increasing your income through skill development and value creation. While controlling expenses is important, your earning potential has unlimited upside. The most financially successful people constantly work on becoming more valuable in the marketplace. Identify skills that are in high demand within your industry or field. Invest time and money into developing these abilities through courses, books, certifications, or training programs. The initial cost of education pays dividends for years through higher salaries and better opportunities. Consider creating additional income streams outside your primary job. This might include freelance work, consulting, starting a small business, or investing in assets that generate passive income. Multiple income sources provide security and accelerate wealth building significantly. These 5 rules work together to create a comprehensive financial system. Pay yourself first to build wealth automatically. Eliminate bad debt to stop money from flowing out unnecessarily. Build an emergency fund to protect against disasters. Track your spending to maintain control and awareness. Increase your income to accelerate progress toward financial goals. The key to success with these rules is consistency and patience. Financial stability doesn't happen overnight, but it absolutely happens when you follow proven principles over time. Start implementing these rules today. Even if you can only begin with small amounts, the most important step is getting started and building momentum that carries you toward the financial security you deserve.